Hello, my name is Janet Lucy. I'm a town meeting member here in Saugus and chairman of the Affordable Housing Trust. With me today are Marilyn Garcia and Angela Vargas from Chelsea Restoration Corporation. We're here to inform the public that the town, along with Chelsea Restoration and the Attorney General's office, will be sponsoring a homeowners retention workshop for Saugus residents and residents of surrounding communities on Saturday, March 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Town Hall Auditorium. The purpose of this workshop is to help homeowners who may be struggling to pay their mortgages. The workshop is free and confidential. There will be no filming or taping of the workshop. Representatives from banks, the Attorney General's office, HUD counselors, counselors from Chelsea Restoration will be present to assist homeowners in trying to adapt their mortgages to a more affordable rate. Marilyn, would you like to continue?
Yes. We are a HUD-approved counseling agency. We work at Chelsea Restoration. My name is Marilyn Garcia, and I'm here along with Angela Vargas. She's one of our HUD-approved counselors. And we will be offering the home retention workshop, which is available to anybody in Saugus and the surrounding communities from the North Shore area. As Home Corp's recipients from the Attorney General's office, we were granted money to offer foreclosure prevention or homeownership retention to homeowners from the state of Massachusetts.
So in order to start this process, you would need to bring in documents, and the documents that you need to bring to the workshop to start the loan modification would be bank statements, and it has to be for 2 months, pay stubs, 4 pay stubs for your spouse as well, and if you have a contributor who lives in the household, a month worth of pay stubs for all that contribute in the household towards the expenses, taxes of 2010 and 2011, a list of expenses, and balances of credit cards if there's any. I also work with the system that is called Hope Loan Portal, and this is actually a faster way of submitting an application for a faster response. And we work with a bunch of servicers, not just Bank of America, who's one of the biggest main ones that we have, but we also have other ones that we work with as well. Marilyn?
Yeah. In addition to a loan modification, there's different ways a homeowner can actually retain their home through different various workout options. There are payment plans. There are forbearance agreements, which it is a payment plan. At times there is inevitable a situation where someone cannot afford the home and they may have to list it for sale through a short sale, or sometimes they have to surrender their title back to the bank, which is a deed in lieu. So there's different options available for homeowners if a loan workout or loan modification is not their best option. There are different options available for different homeowners and depending on their financial situation.
Angela, do you have anything else?
Just, the question, if you're eligible for a loan modification, you must have a steady income and a positive budget to qualify for a loan modification. You must have a surplus in your budget left over, and a surplus is in your budget is when you have money available after paying all of your monthly expenses. And of course, if there's any other questions, they could call Chelsea Restoration.
Marilyn, do you have anything more to add?
Yes, many homeowners should come prepared to the event by the documents that Angela listed, which was the bank statements, income tax returns, pay stubs, also their mortgage statement, and any correspondence they may have received from their banks or their servicer to the event. As Angela did mention, we do have the Hope Loan Portal system, which is the fastest way to submit a loan modification, to have someone assigned to the case, also follow through the entire negotiations, and at times they are the ones that will go on ahead and provide us with the final decision of the modification. We will have a list of those servicers available. at the date of the intake. It's a number of 13 servicers that work with the Hope Loan Portal. So particularly if your servicer or your bank will not be present at the workshop retention event, we can still upload the document and start a loan modification request at that time, which is what Angela works with often, and she's able to get daily emails, updates, and at times follow-up calls from the services, which is a faster approach, and there are many servicers. We have confirmed one of the local banks or services to be present, and I will be able to give you that information very soon. We just need to get the confirmation in writing. They're still negotiating on the terminology, but we will have some banks available at the time of the event.
It sounds like there's a lot of hope for people who might feel very desperate and alone in this situation. So we would all encourage people who are having difficulty to come to the workshop and discover all the ways that they could be helped, and they could decrease their mortgage payment and afford their home, because the last thing anybody wants to see is somebody go into foreclosure. And at one time in Saugus, there were a large number of foreclosures. The foreclosure rate has decreased gratefully, but still, I think because of the recession and unemployment, people are still struggling to meet their mortgage payments, and this workshop would help them greatly. So if anyone there in the public knows a family member or a friend or anyone who is in this situation, struggling to make a mortgage payment, please recommend to them the Homeowners Retention Workshop on Saturday. They can come anytime between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. to the Saugus Town Hall Auditorium. And anything else, Marilyn, you have to say?
Yes. On Saturday, March 23rd, we'll be there to try to assist any homeowner, whether they're behind on their mortgage payment or not. You don't necessarily have to be behind on your mortgage payment, as it was maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago, in order for the servicers to review your application and determine the best workout option for you. If you feel as if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or perhaps maybe you need the overtime hours in order to make ends meet in the home, that's a reason enough to come out and submit your paperwork and or speak to one of the counselors or the services to determine if there's other workout options available for the Massachusetts homeowners, one of which is the Department of Justice settlement statement. Lawsuit which took place approximately a year ago, where Massachusetts homeowner can now receive, in addition to a reduction on their interest rate, in addition to an extension on the terms or the life of the loan, in order to qualify to the 31% of their gross monthly income for the loan modification. They may also, based on the Department of Justice settlement, be able to receive a principal reduction to what the current market value is. But it does take time, and it is a process of elimination. And the number one thing is to apply. But you have to apply and be able to submit the paperwork correctly. At times, homeowners are either too nervous, too confused, they just don't know how to do it, or they have life situations going on where they cannot take care of the household, their expenses, the bills, work, plus submit an application. And that's what we're here for. We are trained, we're certified by HUD. It is a free service, so we want to be able to share the information, not only for the Saugus community, but anybody up in the North Shore, Lynn, Beverly, Peabody, anybody who has any family members or has a concern or has any questions, they can come down to the event. We will have trained volunteers that have volunteered many times before. They understand the homeowners' concerns, urgencies, and they'll be able to guide us in the right direction. The Attorney General's office, I'm pretty sure, are going to be there to offer assistance for those extremely difficult cases where homeowners have tried for over a year and can't seem to get a decision from their servicer, or their paperwork has all of a sudden become lost or they can't find it. That's very common in our world. Angela and I are able to see this or hear this quite often from homeowners, and we can sense the frustration that they need answers and they need answers and help now, and that's what we're here for.
And there is help available. Angela, do you have anything else that you want to add?
Just like I said, if anybody has any more questions, definitely give Chelsea Restoration a call. The phone number is 617-889-2277. Feel free to call us about anything in regards to the workshop.
Well, this is truly a public service commitment by all the organizations who will be taking part, and I want to thank you, Marilyn, and Angela, and it's great that Saugus is hosting this.
Absolutely.
We're proud to be hosting it, as a matter of fact. Anything we can do to help people, we're happy to do it. I want to thank Rich from Saugus Cable for allowing us the opportunity to get this announcement out there to the public.
Absolutely.
And thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.